Hi Rangers, in this video we're going to talk about writing equations in slope-intercept form. So refreshing our minds on slope-intercept form, it's y equals mx plus b, where m is our slope, b is our y-intercept. Okay, so we have some words in the center and we need to identify what words represent slope and what words represent the y-intercept. So when we think of the word begin, that is a y-intercept word. When we think of rate of change, that means slope. Okay, the word per is another slope word. Initial is the same thing as beginning, so that is a y-intercept word. For every is going to be a slope word. Start, yep, it is a y-intercept word. A charge or fee is going to be a y-intercept word. And each is going to be a slope word. So going through these real quick, use the slope and intercept to write an equation of the line. So again, we have y equals mx plus b. We're plugging in the m, plugging in the b. So we have y equals 3/4 x minus 2. This is our m, this is our b. And that would be our final answer. Okay, looking at the next one, we have an m of negative 3/2 and a b of 7. So y equals a negative 3/2 x plus 7. And that's it. We plugged in our m, we plugged in our b. Moving on to the word problems, write an equation of the line represented by the word problem. So Luke goes to a fair with $50. The fair charges a gate fee of $8 and each ride he goes on costs $2. So this one is a little tricky. We can identify our slope. Each ride he goes on is costing $2 and he's spending $2 each time, which means our slope would be a negative 2. Now, he's going to the fair with $50, but to enter the fair, he has a one-time fee of $8. So he started with 50. He subtracted his one-time fee to get in, and 50 minus 8 is 42. So we are starting with $42 once we are going to ride rides. So our equation would be y equals a negative 2x plus 42. Okay, Myra wants to save money to buy a car. She currently has $65 saved and adds $15 per week. Okay, so we had that per week, $15. She's saving it, so it's a positive 15. She currently has, which is a starting amount, $65. So we get y equals 15x plus 65. Okay, looking at the next one, we're going to graphs. So when we are doing graphs, we have to be able to identify the m and the b. Remember our m, we have to use rise over run. Okay, it's always easy to identify the y-intercept by looking at the y-axis and where it crosses. So it's starting at 100. Then we need to find two pretty points. Let's go ahead and use the points that they give us down here in the y-intercept. So again, I'm using the 2 points that are given. So rise over run, I am running down. And since I'm going down, that's a negative 100. And I'm running over 50. So my rise was a negative 100. My run is 50. And negative 100 divided by 50 is a negative 2. So my slope is a negative 2. So I have y equals a negative 2x plus 100. Oops. Okay, looking at the last example. Again, it's easy to identify the y-intercept where it crosses the y-axis at negative 5. So that's my B. Then we need another pretty point. So it looks like right here would be a pretty point. So for this one, my rise is going up. So it's a positive 5. My run is going over 3. So my slope would be 5 over 3. My equation, y equals 5/3 x minus 5. And that's it. So if you have any questions, please make sure you write them down on the sides of your paper and you ask your teacher. Have a great day, Rangers.